Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and watch Duel today. So our player in blue is gonna go ahead and go first. He's gonna set 2 back row and face down monster. So we're not really sure what he's playing yet. Alright, and the opponent in red is gonna set 1 back row, 2 back row, matching our opponent in blue. Let's see if he'll take the offensive and actually attack into that face down monster. No, he sets 1 as well and ends turn. Maybe we have a Girga matchup going on here. Flip some armors. Oh, looks like our player in blue is playing Dino Rabbit, so he'll set a 3rd back row and then go ahead and summon Sabersaurus and attack. Oh! Infernities for the player in red. That's interesting. So he'll attack his Sabersaurus into the Infernity Necromancer and lose 100 life points. Necromancer being too strong. Red will space the middle card, and thank God he does. It's the Macrocosmos. That would have been terrible for the Infernity player. That was a amazing blind MST. So he'll set another card, but it looks like he has something stuck in his hand. He must have opened with either 2 to 3 monsters. Wow. The blue player is going to go in very hard, setting 2 more back row for a total of 4, and then flip a Gravekeeper. Seems like he must be running a Gravekeeper engine so that he can make 4-star exceeds, possibly. Let's see what he goes into. Thought Ruler is what it's, or Thought Ruler, Shockmaster. Yes, no, maybe so. Now, I gotta imagine that he's gonna call traps. We could see a barrier go off. Ooh, we're actually gonna see a break, but he doesn't have any in his graveyard to banish, I believe. You have to banish 1 Infernity card in your graveyard. So he's definitely gonna call traps. Ooh, we have the Divine Wrath though, and he's gonna discard a Mirror Force. He must have just wanted to hold on to that. Well, at least he was able to get a Divine Wrath, clearing the board of 3 monsters, even though 1 was a netted +1. Alright. The Infernities player now has no cards in his hand, so maybe we'll be able to see some combos, but I'm guessing it has 2 face down Infernity Necromancers. Oof. Sabersaurus, Summon, and a Bottomless. And here we go. 1 Infinity Guardian. Ooh, and we're gonna see the Fiendish Chain stop him. Sad day. That Infernity player really needs to get a tuner. Might be able to do something after that. Well, he'll go ahead and take 750 damage, but he's got no cards in his hand, so his monster can't be destroyed. Oh, but there is the Fiendish Chain attached to it. Right. Ooh, he got the tuner. Ooh, and a Macrocosmos Chain. He's able to draw into the second one. That looks like that's probably going to be lights out for the Infernity player. Oh, wait just 1 second. He's got the Infernity break, and now he's got the ability to use it as well. So he's going to go ahead and blow up the macro. That'll be the second macro, so I doubt there'll be another one. Beetle is live. He's going to go ahead and use its effect to tribute itself, so he special summon 2 more to the field. It's a shame about the Guardian being removed from play, however. It looks like our player not only runs 2 Beetle, which, if you ask me, is an enormous mistake. Alright, he'll go for Canister, and it will get Bottomless. Alright, player in red is down to 2 cards, while player in blue has 4 altogether. He's definitely got the advantage here. 2 back row and a face of 1950 beat stick. That's going to be hard for the Infernity player to get over. Ooh, especially if that's not a face-down necromancer and he can't stop his or oof. Infernity break. So he'll remove the other Infernity break and destroy Evil Swarm. Now the field is a little more even. 2-2. Red player getting the Monster Reborn rip. Phenomenal. He'll be able to bring back Infernity Necromancer, and then he could bring back Beetle with Necromancer's effect and go for another Synchro Summon. Oh, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and attack instead, try to get 12 in, and not go for the Synchro Summon. He's going to go ahead and leave Necromancer on the field so that if Beetle is destroyed, he can bring it back with Necromancer's effect. Smart idea. Alright, and it'll get Fiendish Chained. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, but me too. I want to know what that face-down monster he has is. It looks like he's not going to flip it. He's just going to continue turning. Alright, now we're looking at a 6-5 here. Neither player pushing forward. Oof. The Guaiba play. I believe that's his name. Yep. Which will, if he gets this destruction through, he'll be able to special summon another Guaiba, and he won't be able to attack with it, but he will be able to go into either to some 4-star or a Dolka or a Lagia. So this could be a dangerous thing for the Infernity player. Might not be able to get his way out of here. He'll go main phase 2 and most likely overlay. We may see a Dolka come out simply because we're playing against Infernities. But no, he wants the superior power and the ability to stop the spells and the traps. So he's going to go ahead and make the Lagia, which I think is a pretty good play since there are 3 back row. Alright, so he will summon Avenger. I believe his name is yet Avenger. What is he going to do there? He could make Armory Arm play. Well, he still has the Necromancer, so he can bring back Infernity from the graveyard. Although I believe the only Infernity monster that he has right now is Beetle. So he's checking his graveyard once, checking it twice. Oh, alright. So we have Launcher. Did not expect that to be face down. It was early play as well. Special summon back both of the Beetles that he runs. Once again, I think this is a mistake to only run 2 Beetles. If you're going to run Beetle, you should be running 2 so that when you tribute 1, you actually get a plus. So he's just going to leave all his Beetles on the field. Now, I gotta wonder why he wouldn't have used Infernity Inferno. That doesn't make any sense to me. He could have ditched the Avenger to the graveyard, thus allowing him to also get an Archfiend into his graveyard. Then he could have Monster Reborned it using Necromancer's effect. Wow, but he top decks into Archfiend. But anyways, he could have used Necromancer's effect to bring back Archfiend, search, get Barrier, set it for a turn, let him destroy something. The next turn go for a Synchro Summon. If he tries to negate, it's Barrier. But hey, I guess he's going to be able to get to do that now. So, doesn't make much of a difference. And he's going to go for the Synchro play now. Even though he does not yet have the protection of the Barrier. So his summon will most likely get negated. Yeah. Dropping our player in blue down to 2007. Ooh, he had another Barrier. Alright. And none of this will be able to be stopped by Lagia, seeing as how Lagia is only spell speed 2 kind of thing. Wow. So I don't know why he would go for Wolfstar. He must not have. Alright, so he'll special summon Archfiend and probably search out that third barrier. So what he's going for? Let's read Logia first. During either place. Alright, so yeah, Logia can't do anything about those Inferni Force. Huh. So he's one of those players that runs Inferni Force. It's an interesting play. This has been a pretty interesting match so far. I've had a Still Swarm Gravekeeper Rabbit deck versus Inferni deck, which Inferni decks I haven't seen for quite a while, even though I do have a build myself. It's fun to play. I use it against my Monarch buddy. Ooh, are we going to see that back row? Book of Moon. Doesn't really solve the problem that much, especially since with its effect, if it gets destroyed, it's going to end up making that Logia 0, and then anything's pretty much going to run over it, except for Avenger, which I'm pretty certain is only in face-up attack mode because of that barrier. Alright, so we're going to go for Sabersaurus and probably, yep, alright, so he's going to do the bad play, and now Logia is a 0. Should have definitely attacked with a Logia into his Archer and attacked with the Sabersaurus into the, or I'm sorry, attacked the Logia into his Necro, and then got rid of either the Archer or the Archfiend. Avenger. Haha, sorry. Does he really? Obviously, I can't check his graveyard, but that is going to do some things. Now, he can negate with Logia, though. And there it goes. Logia negate. And barrier. Now he's removed the 1 dark to blow up that back row. That is, well, alright. Now the thing here is he can go for a 5-star Synchro, then reborn one of them using... Oh no, he can't, because now he has a stuck card in his hand, so that will actually leave him with an inability to special summon using Necro. So he is stuck there. He's going to have to make a Synchro to get over Sabersaurus, so he's really Dark Arm Dragon's not a smart idea for the deck, to tell you the truth. Are we... Let's see, how many stars was that? It's an 8-star there. Are we seeing a Stardust? Perhaps a Scrap Dragon? Taking him a little bit of time to think about what he wants to do here. Oh! Alright, we're actually going to have 100 Eyes, which is, I mean, it's an alright play. It's got 3,000 attack. It won't be able to use its effect properly because he still has a card in his hand. And he used too many darks for the Synchro summon, so he won't be able to... No, see, it copies the effect. You still have to have no cards in his hand. Oh no, actually that's the condition of it, so maybe he doesn't have to have the cards in his hand. Anyways, it was a pretty good duel. It was interesting. Very interesting. I've never seen a Dino Rabbit deck quite like that with a Gravekeeper engine in it. I have seen Still Swarm Dino Rabbits before, but I haven't seen the Gravekeeper splash. And then that Infernity deck was alright. I wouldn't give it the highest Infernity ranking I've ever seen. Whole deal with like the Beatles and stuff kind of threw me off. I thought it could have been better, but it was fun to watch and really nostalgic. So please like, subscribe, and click an ad if you have time. This has been Michael from EAK Crew Productions. I'll see you guys later.